everybody? Oh my, I am tired. Oh my gosh. Hello. I just want you guys to know, when when this was all over, yesterday, I think I slept like 18 hours. I think I slept 18 hours yesterday. I was like awake and then I like fell back asleep. Okay. Alright, okay, guys. Okay, this is so embarrassing. Okay, today I was still really tired. I think it's because like everything just came crashing down on me. Like, oh, I was just like, you know, I was like using reserve energy to do everything until WRESTLETUBER was over, and then I actually started hibernating. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys a very embarrassing story. It's not even a story. It's not even a story, but it's so embarrassing. It's a little TMI. I'll just but we're homies. But like, guys, I just need you guys to know, this is a very embarrassing thing I'm gonna tell you guys, but like I have to let you guys know how tired I was. So I'm just gonna give you guys what this is. So please do not laugh at me, please. You guys are never mind. You guys will laugh at me regardless. You know, it's okay. If you guys are gonna laugh at me, it's fine. I understand why. Anyway, this was how tired I was. I woke up today. I woke up. I was like, all right. Like, yesterday I didn't even eat dinner. That's how yesterday this is not the embarrassing part yet. I was so tired from everything that I didn't even eat dinner yesterday. I just like went to sleep. I just went to sleep before dinner yesterday, and then I woke up and then I was like, okay, oh, I should get something to eat. Like, oh my gosh, I don't remember what time I woke up. I just know like it's morning, it's the day out, it's today, it's morning, and then I was like, oh man, I should get some. I wasn't really hungry at that time, but I was like, I should get something to eat because I didn't have dinner. I might as well eat like brunch or something. And so I went to the bathroom and I went back to bed because I used up all my energy. and I fell asleep. I was like, okay, but first I really need to use the bathroom. And then after I finished using the bathroom, I went back to bed. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired from all that energy. So I fell back asleep, and then I woke up at like, I think I woke up at like 2 p.m. That's how tired. That's how tired I was. Oh yeah, I really wore myself there. But that's when you know I was very tired. I still am. I'm pretty sure after this stream I'm gonna go take a nap again just to like recharge my battery. I mean, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Cosmic, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Oh, I'm not gonna read that message, Cosmic, but thank you. I think it was a success. I think WRESTLETUBER was a huge success. Well, I don't know if I should say huge success, but I think WRESTLETUBER did do oh my gosh, my brain is like processing words. I can't words right now, but I think like WRESTLETUBER did go as how I wanted and beyond that, because I feel like I think you guys all enjoyed it. I think you guys every single one of you guys enjoyed WRESTLETUBER and like all the nice surprises and everything. And it felt like, and then having like so many different storylines, so many different storylines being played out, and all the and you do know all of it was like AI, right? Like everything was controlled by AI, like the wrestlers. But holy shit, I don't know how, but like I don't know how we were so lucky with the AI, like where it went in the end, because some of you guys were like, oh, Doki, you purposely made Yusan's wrestler overpowered as hell, so like Beto was gonna lose no matter what. No, actually, I wasn't. It was the same. I told them to make it the same stat. I was like, it has to be the same as everybody else. So I have no idea how the fuck Beto got smacked so hard that he died outside of the ring. Like, it's so fucking fast. Like, that surprised me so much because I was definitely not expecting that. To the point where he literally, I think his AI actually died for, like, he just stopped moving, and then I was like, there's no way, there's no way, get up, Beto, get the fuck up. That was fucking crazy. I couldn't believe that happened. It was like, it was so perfect. Beto was tired. It was Beto's turn to be EP. But yeah, both Yusan and Beto are getting belts sent over. It was originally planned because people were like, no, Beto lost his belt. It's not fair. Wrestling's not fair, baby. Welcome to WWE. Wrestling was never fair. What was it? People were saying like, oh my god, it gave like John Cena versus what's his name? The guy that plays Drax in Guardians of the Galaxy. Batista. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking butcher his name. Guardians and Guardians of the Galaxy. Batista. Yeah. Batista. You were saying no, it's just like the John Cena versus Batista match all over again. And like, true. No, I'll show you guys the clip. It's literally basically what happened. With what I did to Beto is basically what happened in WWE. It was almost the same thing. I'm basically the CEO of WRESTLETUBER, but like the one that the type of CEO that doesn't get arrested, not like not like the WWE. I would not like to be compared to the CEO, to the ex-CEO of WWE, because he got arrested for things. And, I am not that type. Too soon, bro? That happened in January. That was like fucking almost 6 months ago, guys. Like, it's not too soon. Nom, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. The best part for me alongside seeing the fabled Doki and Mint collab was being introduced to so many new people. I went from not knowing Nana to joining her membership, and that's just one example. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Yeah, I think that is why I really wanted to do these types of events. Because like, this is what like we're missing in the NA, like and not just NA, but I would say like, because you know, so we had like Europeans joining WRESTLETUBER, and also not just Europeans, but also people from Asia joining WRESTLETUBER. But like, I feel like this is what we're missing in the English side, in the like Western VTuber scene, with like events that unite like different companies, different fan bases, indies, corporate. Sorry, I choked on water a little earlier, so I muted so you guys didn't know. But indies, corporate, and everything, just like smaller channels and big channels working together in like a very fun event. And I felt like that was something we were missing. We were missing that in the Western side of VTubing, and this was something I've always wanted to do. It has always been on my roadmap to have something that was open to like different companies. And I was really happy to be able to do it. And I was really happy I was able to plan something like this. and being able to invite so many people joining in as well. I reached out to a lot of people, sending invites out, and I didn't really and I wanted, like, you know, different, like, even though there might be small VTubers, I also wanted them to have a chance, especially with like X Prism. I was happy to invite them over. I think like X Prism was like the first group of people I invited to WRESTLETUBER. They were the first invites I sent out, I'm pretty sure. And from there, I sent out invites to all the other companies and also the indies as well. Lite, thank you for the Aka Super. Thank you. Congratulations on your first big event, Doki. It sounds like you're working so hard. Please look after yourself. Thank you for the Aka Super. Thank you. Next week, I'm definitely gonna chill next week. Most likely I will have like a rest week for next week, so it was because this week I couldn't really chill yet, because I did have like prior obligations that I had to do, especially with the rest stuff, because the rest thing is ending on the 31st, and I felt bad because, you know, they invited me. It's a huge Rust streaming server, like a lot of the big names are part of it, and I got like the invite to join, and like, you know, there's not a lot of VTubers in there too, so I thought, it was like, oh, this is such a rare invite to join the server. So I was like, oh fuck, I should do at least one day. I should try yeah, the Rust Kingdom. I was like, oh man, I should try at least one day. There's always next week. There isn't though, that's the thing. The Rust server is ending like literally in 3 days, so it's ending on the 31st. So I was like, oh man, I need to do at least one day. Just check it out. Yes, thank you for the Aka Super again, Lisa. Thank you. And oh my gosh, okay, for behind the scenes stuff, like I want to say a huge shout out to the people I contacted to make the secret wrestlers, because like for like Battle 2, Mint, Matara, and Yusan, like huge shout out to the two people I contacted. Let me see. I didn't put them on the credits because I forgot to ask the graphics people to put them on the on the credits page. But it was Sir Wheatbread and Snake Hiss. They both made the secret wrestlers for all of them. So huge shout out to them for making the wrestlers. What else? Oh yeah, I got I was like, keep it secret. I was like, don't tell anybody. No one can know they're gonna appear. It has to be secret. To be fair, the Mint and Matara wrestlers were super last minute, like literally like the day before they debuted. And so like huge shout out for them to make the wrestlers, because they were literally like done. I literally asked them the day before they like appeared on stream. So well, Matara was the day before. Yeah, Matara was the day before she appeared on stream, and then Mint was like the day before the first day. The day before the first, like, Saturday, basically. They finished it on Friday. So yeah, huge shout out to them for making those wrestlers at the last minute. Oh my gosh, my voice is slowly dying. And yeah, NDA is like, trust me, source me. That's the NDA. Don't leak, source me. I mean, if they leak it, then I would know, because I literally told that they were the only people I told. So like, because like even people in the server didn't know until the day of the event. So I did say like there might be surprise guests, but like they didn't know until the day of the event started. So like Yusan got invited to the server on Sunday, before we started the stream. And like Mint got invited to the server on Saturday, like I think like an hour before the stream started. So like I kept that secret. Also Battle 2 as well. Like I kept all the guest appearances a secret until the day of. So like if it was leaked, then I would know who leaked it. I will know exactly who leaked it because I told a very limited amount of people. Yes, Beto 2 joined the server like an hour before Saturday. So like an hour before the stream for Saturday started. So like they were all like a secret. So a huge shout out to Beto for letting me invite Beto 2. I was like, hey, I didn't realize Beto 2 was like a real person. Like, are you okay? Like, do you want to play? Like, I was like, are you okay with inviting your twin over? And he was like, so, you know, she was like, yo, that's be so funny. Like, yeah, let's do it. I was like, don't worry about making a Bell 2 buy WWE 2K24 because I know it's very expensive. Don't worry, I'll get somebody to make him. So yeah, even the videos like the surprise appearances with Mint and Matara, those were done like the day of. Like the day they were gonna appear, the videos were shown. That my video editor, shout out to my video editor, they like made it the day of their appearance too, because I had the idea and I was like, can you make it? And they're like, oh yeah. They're like, are you sure? And they're like, yeah, we can make it. We can do it. So a huge shout out to my team. By the way, for those who don't know, this whole event was practically almost solely ran by me, including me running the OBS and everything. Because I wanted to see if I could do it. And then I also wanted to see like, okay, like how should this be ran? Like how should this be done in a way? So like I think like next year when I do WRESTLETUBER 2025 again, I'm definitely gonna give it to another another person to run the OPS so that it's less scuffed. But like now that I know how it should go, like at least I can like direct it better. Like I can direct it better. I can direct it in a better way in terms of like, oh okay, I've done this before. Then I know how like this should go, like how to do the scenes and everything, how to do the swaps, especially when I'm running like new programs and stuff for like with like guest caster and everything. So like I was just figuring stuff out on how the whole stream was gonna be like. So like now that I know how to do it myself, then like me telling someone else to do it and like controlling it, I feel like it'll be definitely easier because I have the better, like I know how it can be done. So so like, you know, instead of like, you know, putting images on live, like like you're like, who's next? And then there's like a fucking giant picture that's like leaking out to other scenes and then have to like resize it live. That's not gonna happen anymore. For next year it's not, we won't be resizing images live and everything. So at least like I have a better vision on how things are gonna go. And another shout out to all the people that created wrestlers, for everybody, for like all the other participants. Like I know it's a lot of work because when people were creating it themselves, literally streams would be like 3+ hours sometimes. So like a huge shout out to the people who were creating, the fans who were creating wrestlers for us as well. And also like making them so accurate to the character, to like the VTubers, because whoever fucking made the Fillion wrestler and made that wrestler flip like 200,000 times, that was so accurate. I was just like what I feel like Fillion's wrestler was honestly one of the most memorable for me because all she did was flip. She would flip like 200,000 times. That's all she would do. It was so accurate. I couldn't believe how accurate this was. She was so fucking fast. Yeah, she would flip and dance. Yeah. So huge shout out to everybody that made a wrestler and like made it so accurate to the actual person. It was actually crazy. Okay. Oh yeah, before I talk more about WrestleTuber, I also really want to talk about Anime North. Okay, so like I'll talk about I talked about this during the panel, so those who were there at Anime North will remember what I said then. But like I almost like had a panic attack before like it started because because I thought there was only 10 people that had showed up. So okay, so like so basically when it was like 10 minutes, the staff was like, oh, we're gonna let people in now, and I was like, okay, and then literally only 10 people walked in, and I was like, oh. That was just like I was like, oh, I mean, I guess. and then I waited, I was like, oh, maybe like, you know, people didn't, only 10 people were there early, and then I was just like, okay, that's okay, Doki. Yeah. You're so silly, Doki, if you think there's that many people that are gonna see you. And then like literally like 3 minutes later, more people started showing up, but then it went from 10 to like 30. So I was like, oh, that's a lot better. I was just like, oh, that's a lot better. 30 people is a lot better. And then literally at 8:30 EST, because it was like EST, like Eastern time, like when the panel was about to was supposed to start, suddenly like 600 people started fucking getting into the room, and I was like, holy fuck. I was just like, oh my god. I was like, what happened? Were all of you just late? I was so surprised. I was like 600, because like the maximum amount was 600. So I was like, were all of you just fucking late? Like, what the fuck happened? But apparently there was a lot of people outside, and like apparently staff had to give like tickets or something to like make sure you guys don't go above the fire hazard. Like so like there were a lot of people actually lining up, but then they had to give like wristbands or something, so that's why people were they couldn't let everybody in right away, because they all had to get wristbanded. So like when everybody, like 600 people, got wristbanded, they let them in. So they let them in at exactly 8:30. So I was like so sad, because I was like, oh man. I was thinking maybe I should do less conventions, because I was like, you know, 30 people, like I feel so bad, because they're paying me to be here at these conventions too. So I was like, oh man, if I only brought 30 people, I feel bad. I made them pay so much money for me to be here. and then 600 dragoons showed up, and I was like, oh thank god, my price was just I'm joking. I don't charge that much. But also in my mind, I was like, oh thank god. Okay, I did not like what's the word? I was not too expensive. It was justified for how much I charged to be here. Yeah, not a scammer, because I filled the entire hall. Apparently a lot of people wanted to still be there, but of course like I said, like because we couldn't have more than 600 people because of like fire safety. So like we did have to like turn people away, but do not worry, there's gonna be a lot of other conventions for the Doki World Tour, so don't worry guys. I had to sneeze. Sorry, I'm okay now. I had to sneeze and blow my nose. Thank you, I really appreciate it. But yes, thank you everybody for showing up to Anime North. I really do appreciate it. The very first convention I did, as Doki, and being able to do a Canadian convention was great. I've never done a Canadian convention before, so I was really happy to be able to, you know, visit people at Anime North and do a panel. I hope you. I apparently a lot of people had a lot of fun at the panel. That's great. I told some stories that I couldn't tell on stream, so if you were there, you will know exactly why I can't tell that story on stream. So they got some exclusive stories just for panels. What exactly? Should have been in Toronto, bro. Should have been in Toronto. Boo. Should have been there. I have exclusive convention stories that I cannot tell on stream because it's a little spicy. Spicy as in like controversial. Actual paywall. Welcome to Member Goons. Now you know how the gray name feels. Like now you know how they feel. Okay, it's not that controversial. Okay, I might have like maybe now. Okay, now I fucking overhyped it too much. Like oversold that story. It's not that controversial. It's just that like I just shouldn't be a story I tell on stream. Don't sit down to their level. Now you need to tell. No, I can't tell you guys. Just like ask some of the dragoons that were there. Like ask the dragoons that were there what the story was on Discord or something, or on social media. But like, I know then you guys are gonna be like, but it's not the same, Doki. It's not the same when like it's not coming out of your mouth. Well, too bad. You should have been in Toronto. Just go to the other conventions. I'll retell the story at the other conventions, and then you can be special too, guys. It's not the same. We have so many conventions, guys. Just show up at any of the other conventions. Don't worry, it's not just gonna be in Canada, guys. It's the world tour, and the world, it consists more than just Canada. So like, you go to the actual paywall. What, they have to get their money's worth, guys. The conventions have to get their money's worth. So I'll retell that story in the other conventions. You just have to make sure when we're at the panel for Q&A and you go there and be like, can you tell us your paywall stories? You have, because I won't tell the story unless like I'm giving the question regarding like the paywall story. So like, if you've never heard the convention paywall story, just make sure we go to whatever convention I'm going to show up, and then you'll be like, Doki, can you like tell us that story that you exclusively paywalled for just conventions? And then I'll tell you the story. I'll tell you. and then you can be part of the special club. You can be part of the special exclusive story club that you would know, and you'll be like, I know the special story. Damn, Colin's paywall sad. What if she keeps making a new pay? Oh yeah, each convention I go to, I tell a very exclusive story. So like, it's like, you know how like at conventions you collect t-shirts and stuff as like memorabilia for the convention. So like for the Doki memorabilia, it's like each convention you collect the exclusive convention story. The fear. No, my FOMO. Not the FOMO. Each convention you change the story a little bit. Oh, don't give me ideas, guys. Don't just like EA. Oh, don't give me some beautiful, brilliant ideas, chat. The FOMO is hitting me hard. Region locked and paywall is real. But thank you for the super chat. Thank you. I need the full collection. No. Gladstone, the story involve a certain outfit by any chance? Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. I guess you gotta find out in the next convention. when you ask me that, when you ask for a paywall story, guess you gotta you gotta go to the next convention to find out. But thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Dark, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. This message is region locked. Please view Hong Kong. Please visit Hong Kong to view this message. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. All right. But yeah, anyway, had a great time at Anime North. The hour really passed by so fast. It just felt like had a really great time just like talking to the dragoons there. And we had one, okay, I can talk about this guy because like he literally is not even a dragoon. Like there's this one guy that managed to get to the Q&A part because a lot of people wanted to ask me questions, yeah, and we had an hour. So like one of the guys that was in the fucking line did not even know who I was. Like he literally just went to the panel because a lot of people were there. So he was like, I'm gonna go to this panel because so many other people were lining up, and then he got picked for a question, and then he was like in the Q&A, he was like, I don't know who you are. But like I saw a lot of people lining up, so I came along, and I was like, wait, are you serious? And he's like, yeah, I don't even know what question he asked. He just was like, I don't know who you are. I'm like, but I called him out too. I called him out. I was like, bro, you literally took this spot from somebody who wanted to ask a question. And he's like, well, I guess so. I don't even like when he said that, it actually like blew my mind that I don't even remember what he asked of me. Like I don't even remember what kind of question he asked. He actually went up to the line just to be like, I don't know who you are. Boo. Like it was actually crazy. I was like, how do you why did you come up to line up? You were this guy's side mission. Thank you, the super chat, Medi. Thank you. Oh yeah. I was like this guy's random side quest. It's like visit a anime girl Q&A. Anyway, I'll talk about WRESTLETUBER. Oh my gosh, it was so much work. Oh, Darkblade. Yeah, I messed up Darkblade's name because like I thought he said Darkwing. I was like, wait, I remember seeing Darkwing on chat. Like, yeah, I know a Darkwing. And he's like, no, Darkblade. And I was like, oh, I also know a Darkblade. Yeah. I was like, wait, I also know a Darkblade too. But yes, thank you, super chat, Darkblade. Thank you. And then when I introduced myself to Doki and she got my name wrong I didn't get your name wrong the first time. You just weren't loud enough, so I like thought I heard Darkwing, and he exists. Okay, Darkwing exists. He also exists, Darkblade. You can't just claim all the dark names, man. He's real to me. They all exist, guys. Where? There he is. Do you not see him? See, there he is. There's Darkwing. See, he said hi. I can't believe you ignored Darkwing over there. He's literally there. Anyway, guys. WRESTLETUBER. Oh my god, it was so much work. Like just setting, I got a lot of like assets and stuff like the day before, And like so like for the like literally the last 4 hours before my Apex tournament, I was just like putting all the OBS stuff together, and like putting everything together that last minute, because I got all my assets the day before, and I was so tired. I was originally gonna take a nap and then like do everything and then take another nap before the tournament, but I ended up sleeping. I ended up sleeping so late. I think like 3 to 4 hours before the actual like the Apex tournament. I was just compiling everything as fast as I can, and then an hour before the, like, you know, after the Apex tournament was over, I had to still set up stuff for the WRESTLETUBER things, and I'm like, oh my god, why did I decide? And then, like, you know, I was like regretting the choice of the choice of doing everything myself at that moment. I was like, why did I do all of this myself? Why? I was like, oh my god, Doki, you're so fucking stupid. Why did you ask for help? Why are you doing this yourself, Doki? You can literally ask people to help you. But then it was all okay. It went okay, guys. Everything was okay, guys. Oh, pass, Doki. That's something I'm definitely, like I said, for WRESTLETUBER 2025, I'm definitely gonna like have someone else handle the OBS stuff, handling the scenes and everything, making sure like all the scene stuff is running okay instead of me, you know, putting everything together. Yes, it was me running the chat polls too. I ran the chat polls, I handled the OBS, I told the commentators who was gonna be fighting next. I was like I was like directing everything. I put all the graphics together. I guided everything, scheduled everything. It was all me, everything. And also like all the other people that helped too. We know because of Charlie. Yeah, that Charlie thing was so fucking funny, because like, but then it was like, wait, who's next? And then I literally just wrote Charlie versus Octavio, and like, because I was like, there's no way that she actually doesn't know who Battle is. There's no I was like, there's no way. The participant list and the bracket was all there. like I wrote it down. Then I just decided to test her. I don't know. I just wanted to test her to see if, like, you know, if she really knew who Petal is. It was funny though. It was pretty funny that I got away with that. I was actually hilarious. No, it was just fucking funny. It's so funny. She not pass. I mean, it's funny to just fuck with people sometimes, you know? But yeah, things I would do differently for WRESTLETUBER. I think, I don't know, honestly. I don't know, because like, I know, like, I was thinking, oh, maybe like people should fight like you know, instead of like just straight off single elimination, there should be a double elimination. But I felt like the reason why I don't want to do a double elimination, which means like if you get knocked out the first time, you get to fight again in the losers bracket. But the reason why I don't want to do a double elimination was because it's a lot of time. Because like single elimination is already like 2 days, you know? We already have 2 days. Like, it already was a long time for 2 days. So that's why, like, I don't think I want to... Yeah, that would just take way too long. And I feel like 2 days is, like, the perfect amount of days. And, like, because of that, I feel like I like the amount of people we got, like 20, like what was it? Well, to be fair, we had a lot of surprise wrestlers, so so I guess it would be like 30, was it 33 wrestlers? I think was like an okay amount to have for it. Darkwing, thank you for the Aka Supa. Thank you. Hi. See, I told you I was not going crazy. Darkwing was real. You guys did not believe me. Darkwing is real. They said hi earlier. You didn't see it. You had to make that man don't super chat so like he could exist for you guys. That's so fucked up. Like he only exists for you guys when he donates. That's so messed up, Dragoons. He's a real person. He's not just money. He's a fucking real dragoon. It's messed up that it only took him to super chat for you guys to acknowledge his existence. Like, I think Darkwing, you didn't have to donate to like make them notice you. I already saw you with my eyes. Sir Wheatbread, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Spin a wheel to use different types of matches like casting match and steel cage. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. I feel like for that, I feel like that's what show matches are for. I still want to keep the tournament format. I mean, like, I like that someone was like trying to do like tag team. I like that idea, a tag team tournament. I don't know if can like WWE 2K24 do that? Is there like tag team tournaments that we could do? That's not like because if we can, then I think a tag team tournament would be really fun too in the future. I don't know if that would be a thing for next year, but like I do like that idea. And I think it'll be fun if it's like mixed as well, like, you know, like you spin the wheel to random teammates so that like you know, people can form friendships over that, because really fun thing about it is just seeing all the friendships being formed as well, like seeing like people who normally don't interact with each other suddenly are like really close friends just from like WRESTLETUBER. Like we already saw like so many friendships being formed from other VTubers, and just like people are now like close friends and they're like following each other and hanging out and stuff like that. And I thought it was like really nice to see. It was really nice to see from WRESTLETUBER. And like other VTubers getting to know, you know, other VTubers, and like the integration between like Twitch viewers, corporate viewers, and indie viewers just coming together for one big event. It's been like super fun to see. More stuff out. I don't know what other changes I'll make to the WRESTLETUBER format. I think like usually like as usual I might have like an open call to see like, so because like all the participants in WRESTLETUBER, like I specifically reached out to and asked if they want to join. And I think like obviously I don't know a lot of some of them were like, I asked like, and then like some, like, you know, I wanted to invite some indies. I don't really know a lot of the indie community in VTubing because I was like, you know, I wasn't part of that circle. I wasn't really part of that circle before, so like I didn't really know who were like big indies and who are like well-known indies in the community. So I did ask like some people like, oh, if you have any recommendations, like feel free to recommend me some indie VTubers you would like to bring along as well. Like I would send the invite and be like, if you have any recommendations, like feel free to send in like people you want to join. And I think like in the future I would love to like, I guess like be like, hey guys, if you make an open call, I guess, on Twitter and be like, if you want to join WRESTLETUBER 2025, just please, like, you know, just throw your comment in so I can like, maybe you might get picked, you know. It'd definitely be a lot easier. it definitely would be a lot easier to do instead of me reaching out to people and like aligning schedules and stuff like that. Well, if it's just like comments, I can just like send a DM after like looking through the comments and stuff. But like I do want to keep it like I guess like my max cutoff would be 30. That would be my max cutoff, because like 2 days I think 2 days is the most optimal. You know, like the turn. I do like that it be my very first wrestling event that I've ever organized as Dokibird. We kept the interviews and stuff not that long. We try to make sure the interviews did not last too long, because I wasn't sure how long the matches were gonna be. So I try to make sure like the interview portion didn't last too long. So I did like that as like a thing I did for this year. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens for next year. Perk, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. What about Hell in a Cell tournament match? WrestleTuber was amazing, Doki. Hope to see more in the future. I'm not sure yet. I don't know if I want to deviate from the regular one-on-one. If anything, I think I would love to do like tag team. If I do want to deviate and change something for the format in terms of like the tournament format, I think like tag team would be like really fun to do, just because it's like, you know, 2v2 tag team, or like you know, they tag each other out and stuff. I think that would be like really fun, a really fun tournament idea, because like, you know, there's more friendships being made from that. But we'll see what the storyline will be next year. We'll see what it's gonna be like. All right, the thing that everybody wants to know, like, always keep, because like I think this is gonna be a short stream, guys. I am still very exhausted. Like, I'm still I am like really tired, so like I'm really sorry I can't do a super long stream today for like the after party. The reason I really wanted to do the after party after the WRESTLETUBER event was over, because usually after every event I would do an after party, but I got caught what's the word? I think like Mintery told it already, but like basically what happened was that Min and I ended up talking for 4+ hours last night. No, not last night, the night before. I lost track of time, and we ended up just like catching up and talking for 4 hours. So I didn't do the after party, and like I said, usually I know this is the story that everybody wants to hear. For all you guys that's tapped out right now, this is it, guys. You can tap back in now to hear the story. Anyway, so a lot of you guys were wondering, like, was Mint a last minute addition? Yes, she is. So I think like I sort of like I saw like what Mint said, so like I wanted to like make sure like I said like similar stuff, so that like I don't like reveal like you know, I just say like what she said already, and add a little bit of info behind the scenes. Basically, whew, oh my gosh, I'm nervous now. Oh my god, your nervousness is coming to me even though it's my story. It's like my story, and now you guys are making me nervous telling it. Anyway, so like I said, we only recently were able to talk again. So I saw like I'm just like remembering what she said, so I gotta make sure like it says something. She was the one that, sorry if there's like pauses because I have to think about what I'm saying. Basically, she was the one that initiated first, and I really appreciate that, because I think I told her, I was like, I didn't like, if she never initiated, I don't think I would have, I don't think like we would have ever talked if she never initiated, because I was never going to initiate first. So she was the one that reached out first by following me on Twitter, and I saw that she followed me on Twitter, and so from there I followed her back, and from that my management team noticed that we were following each other again. So one of my staff members in my management team actually sent an email out to Mint asking if she wanted to join WRESTLETUBER, because it was already announced, and like I guess like you guys can get the timeline of everything, because like people who like could see like how like when we followed each other, and from there like my management team, and then like Mint responded back, and my management team, like one of my staff members like gave her my Discord, and then like we connected back from there, and like, you know, we sent out like we talked a lot like in Discord, and then from there where we had like a 4-hour after WRESTLETUBER, we had a 4-hour like, you know, just chatting and reconnecting and everything. So that was really nice. It was very, I guess, like therapeutic to say. It was very therapeutic to be able to talk to her again, because I know like there was a lot of questions regarding this, but I never got a chance to say goodbye. So like that's why I never reached out to her, and because I didn't know where I was at for a lot of things. So like I didn't want to like intrude, or like I didn't know where I was for it. So that's why I told her, I was like, if you never initiated, I would have never like tried anything, because it was more so of like, oh, I didn't like, I was scared. I was just really like, I just didn't know where I was at. So that's why I really appreciate that she like took the first step, you know. And then some people are asking, was Matara also last minute? Yes, she was last minute as well. I asked Mint after the first day was over. I asked Mint, I was like, hey, like, you know, do you want to fight Matara? Like, does Matara want to join? You know, like, and like, because I was like, we do have like 2 spots here, like, you know, like the like, because I realized, oh shit, wait, we have like 2. I did my math wrong with the brackets, and like, you know, like I was like, oh shit, I forgot we have like that section, you know, missing. And then usually like I was thinking like, oh okay, we'll just like grab somebody who's like, who got eliminated early on, and then put them back in. But then I was like thinking, you know, like I think, you know, Mint and Matara fighting, like I don't know, the Mint and Matara fight, I feel like people would really want to see it. So I asked Mint if like Matara was down, and Matara said that she was down, even though like, you know, she was on vacation. She would love to be part of the Mint versus like Matara fight, the hag fight. Sweet, thank you for the Genta Super. Thank you. And that's how Matara got involved into WRESTLETUBER, and I really appreciate Matara for joining as well, since like I said, she was on her vacation, and I think she still did. Oh no, she came back. I saw that she recently was streaming. She's streaming today, so she was on her vacation, and so I really appreciate Matara sending in like the voice lines and stuff. And shout out to my editor for making the video 3 hours before the event. My editor literally made the video 3 to 4 hours before it was like about to start. So so for day 2, so like huge shout out to my editor for getting that done. Because I was like to my editor, I was like, can you do it? I'm really sorry, like this is so last minute. Like I was like, I'm so sorry, like this is such a last minute addition, and we just got the voice lines and stuff like the morning of the day 2. So so yeah, like that's basically how Matara got involved. Yusung has actually been invited for a while. Like I think it was like the day after the announcement that Yusung was invited, and that was always my plan because I thought it would be really fucking funny, because I was just thinking about, you know, like Yusung coming in with the fucking steel chair, like, you know, like I thought it'd be really funny. And it was like Yusung like messaged me the day, because like before then I was thinking keeping it strictly to like NA participants, like NAEU participants for WRESTLETUBER. But then like we had like, you know, the last minute editions with Holostars and stuff like that. And like also a huge shout out again to Axel for getting Holostars into the event like super last minute. Literally like 2 days before I think 2 days before the announcement of the event, 2 or 3 days before the announcement of the event, Axel got Holostars involved. So like there was a lot of things that were happening last minute, but I think like I think like I didn't think it was like, what's the word, I don't think that WRESTLETUBER would be as good as it was without all of these last minute additions. So it all worked out in the end, which was fucking insane. Because usually when you do stuff last minute, it doesn't work out in the end. So so like somehow everything just worked out. Like I like as a one-man army, somehow everything just worked out. And oh my gosh, yes, like the Jibo and the Taka guest casting and the guest announcement. Oh wait, huge shout out to Taka for fucking jumping in last minute to do the announcement stuff, because Sayu was like, you know, like he had like issues on day 1 with like his own personal schedule, like something unexpectedly came up for day 1, so Taka coming in clutch, literally like I think like 30 minutes, like I think like an hour and 30 minutes before the actual stream was about to start. Like huge shout out to him for taking the announcer role there. Oh yeah, I didn't know if like he said that Sayu said anything regarding why he wasn't there, but yes, he had a flight canceled, because I didn't want to say it because I wasn't sure if he said why he wasn't there, because I didn't know if it was like a personal thing. But yes, he had a flight canceled, and that's why I couldn't make it for day 1. So like it was awesome for Taka to like do the announcement stuff for us. It was like clutch for everybody. Like I said, everybody that worked on this, it was super clutch, and like I really appreciate everybody like coming together and staying up and working on this event with me and making all these like memorable memories and stuff with everyone. But yeah, that's really how it all came to be. In terms of everything. And like I'm happy, I'm really happy that everything just worked out in the end. And like I'm happy that Mint reached out. Like I said, like I said like to people who were like, oh, why don't you talk to this person, why don't you talk to that person, like regarding like people I've used to might have talked to before. I'm just letting them do the first step, because like I don't want to intrude on anything, and I don't know like where I'm at certain places. So because of that, that's why I'm not doing the first step when it comes to these things. Because I don't want to put anybody in like a weird position for anything. So like usually I'm just waiting for people to do the first step. Like if they extend their hand to me first, then obviously I'll reciprocate. So yeah, that's basically how it is. Oh yes, Tenjin, I'm very excited for the collab tomorrow with Tenjin. For those who are I'll tell Tenjin this tomorrow, but like for those who were there for the story about Tarkov, that was Tenjin. You guys remembered my Tarkov story? When I was talking about this fucker that still bought Tarkov after the trauma because it was on sale. that was Tenjin. Because he was like, bro, but it's 50% off, bro. I'm like, bro, they just literally had a controversy. And he's like, but it was 50% off. No, it was 80% off. Like, no, you don't understand. It's 80% off. So yes, he that was him. By the way, I couldn't say it, but now I can. That it was Tenjin. Bro, literally, he called me out on stream. Cause like I like sent him a message on I sent him a message on Discord, and he was like, and then he's like, you fucker, you bitch. And I was like, hee, I'm watching your stream right now. And then he called me out live on stream. He's like, you fucker. Because I was lurking. I didn't want to derail his stream. I was literally lurking on his stream, and then he fucking called me out. But yes, I'm super excited for tomorrow with the Apex collab with Tenjin. He was actually supposed to be in my Nokia Invitational hide and seek, but because like it was so last minute, and like because we had some issues with teammates regarding the hide and seek stuff, so like I had 4 times I had to find substitute teammates. And Tenjin was originally not the original, but he was one of the first substitutes. He was the first substitute. But like because of like scheduling wise, we had like issues with scheduling wise for like the OG teammates. And Tenjin was the original, but then because he lives in like Indonesia, I was like, oh shit, okay, hey, can you guys, because they need to send like the Nokia stuff. So I was like, hey, this is my first choice sub. Can you like send like these things to Indonesia? And they're like, no, because customs. They're like, we don't know what the customs gonna be like. Like, we don't know if we get lucky with the customs. So he couldn't be a teammate. Because like they were worried that the stuff wouldn't be there in time. Did you guys know Nokia's really fucking good with like Wi-Fi stuff infrastructure? Like that's the whole point with this like Apex Invitational. It's to test out their like Wi-Fi, like their new Wi-Fi thing. Because apparently Nokia is now, instead of phones, they do like Wi-Fi infrastructure. Yeah, they're like apparently like known for like Wi-Fi stuff now. I did not know that. So they're sending us, yeah, they're sending us like the Wi, like I have one, like I haven't set it up yet. We're supposed to learn how to set it up. Okay, Apex over what? Yes, okay, I found out when I got invited. like guys, I knew when I got invited because I had to research why we're receiving like Wi-Fi stuff. but yes, anyway, they have to send out this like care package which included the Wi-Fi kit or whatever, and really, so it is an app, bro. It literally says sponsored by Nokia. I literally have Nokia on the schedule. Damn right it's sponsored by no, damn right it's like an advertisement. Like the whole tournament is like to advertise their Wi-Fi shit. Like, yeah, Tenjin got physically region locked out of the game. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Neil. But yes, so that's why like Tenjin couldn't be the original substitute, and I literally messaged Fun. I literally messaged Fun because I saw, like, I know who's like basically almost like all the pro players, not all the pro players, but like pro players that are well known are in the hide and seek tournament. This like hide and seek tournament, because like Jen, I originally messaged Jen as one of the other substitute, but Jen was already taken. Jen was like, fuck, if you messaged me like an hour earlier, I would have been your teammate. Jen Burden, by the way, because I messaged Jen Burden and literally he got swiped an hour before I messaged him, so I couldn't get Jen Burden. So then I was looking through like who's in the tournament, and it was like majority of, like the well-known pro players were already like snagged. So I was like, so I messaged Fun because I didn't see Fun on the list. I was like, hey Fun, like do you have like, are you in this tournament? And he was like, no, like Fun FPS. And he's like, I was like, yeah. He's like, oh no, like, and I was like, do you want to do it? And he's like, oh sure, yeah. I was like, okay. And I was like, can you bring a pro player? Because I didn't want to look anymore. I didn't want to fucking look anymore. I was tired of looking. I was tired of looking for teammates. So I was like, do you want to bring somebody? Like, do you know any pro players that's like not taking? And he's like, well, I have my teammate Reptar. By the way, for those who don't know Reptar, he has been multiple rank 1 in Apex Legends. So he's been like rank 1 Apex Predator. Yes, I've outsourced. Look, my original teammates couldn't do it. Tenjin couldn't do it. I literally had like one other sub that couldn't do it. Like, so I outsourced. Okay, I was tired of looking. I had other things to do, like sleeping after WRESTLETUBER. So yes, I was like, please, Fun, do you know anybody? and then Fun brought Reptar in, so I practically have like their entire team, but I'm the IGL now. I'm the IGL now. They're signed to Dokibird team now. Like, it's hide and seek, man. How bad can it be? It's literally hide and seek. Like, how fucked are they? They just need to hide. That's all they need to do. They know the fucking maps better than me, so they're gonna carry me. Darkblade, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Sorry, I meant you mixed me with someone else, not the wrong name. Also, you consider. Well, I mean, like, I didn't know what you guys like. I just knew your icons. You should Darkblade. You should have brought out a paper and printed out your icon, and then I would have recognized that you were Darkblade. I didn't hear the last parts. Heard dark, but I didn't hear the blade part, so I assume you meant Darkwing, because, like, you know, Darkwing's real in the chat. So, like, my fucking visuals of you guys is your fucking icons. So you should have printed your icon, and then I would have not mistaken you. Darkwing, come back out. Show your presence, everybody, so they'll know I'm not crazy. We consider loser bracket next year. I know it'd be a longer event, but it'd be fun. Like I said, I talked about this earlier. Darkblade, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. but like I said, like the reason why I don't know if I want to do a loser bracket, because it would take a really long time, especially like if we do a loser bracket, we have to cut down on participants. So like there's no reason, not no reason, but that was the reason why I didn't really want to do. I was like thinking about it for next year, but like and I was like worried that like having a loser bracket will mean we have to have less participants joining in, because it'll be way too long. Now I'm thinking of the super chat. Thank you. Off topic, but have you decided whether you're going to go to Evo? Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. It's a secret. Kaz, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. You'll know after Evo's over if I was there or not. Because then if after Evo is over, maybe there'll be a stream, maybe there's gonna be a waiting room that'll be like, whoa, my story's from Evo. But if there's no waiting room after Evo, then you know I wasn't there. Or I could have a waiting room for it and then I just make up stories. Oh, I should just do that. Or maybe I'll just make up stories as if I was at Evo. You'll never know. You'll never know if it's true or not. The misdirect. It's not paywall because it'll be a stream. Kaz, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. I'm not the same person I was 2 icons ago. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. I know I like wrote down some how is it gatekeeping? Streams are free. I'm sorry, am I gatekeeping your internet? Like, how the fuck is that gatekeeping if it's fucking free? All right, I wrote down stuff. Is there anything else that I missed out on? Let's see. No, I think that's really everything I want to talk about for WRESTLETUBER and like Anime North and everything. Oh yes, merch stuff. Okay, like we can get a lot of emails. I talked about this in the member stream. I'm gonna make an official post on Twitter soon. But regarding merch stuff, like the debut merch stuff, and the Lunar New Year, we finally have a distributor. We finally got a distributor, but the distributor is coming over to pick up the stock like next week, and by then shipment of stuff would start, I believe, middle of next month, middle of June. Like, I know we're a little bit like delayed regarding shipment merch stuff, but now that we have a distributor finally, I think maybe this time like you know, shipping for stuff would be a lot better now, so there won't be like future delays, I hope. So I hope by now, like now that we have finally settled on a distributor, things will not be delayed as much for future merch release. I'm still not releasing any new merch yet, only because I am waiting. Like I said, I'm not gonna release any new merch until like the shipment of old merch is situated. That's why nothing has been released. No new products have been released. I do have like new product plans and stuff, but like I haven't put it out just because I don't want to, you know, I don't want to have like so much stuff promised and then like just, you know, I don't want you guys to like wait for like 500 orders that never like arrive. And so I don't care. Like I talked about this before, but like if I had like, you know, merch releases every month or so, that would have been like 60 to 70% of my income. Like legitimately, I would make so much more money off a merch release versus like streaming. If I had consistent merch release, but like I'd rather have everything fucking figured out and have all the stuff situated when it comes to like, you know, making sure everybody's getting their stuff and everybody is getting their shipment shipped and everything before I fucking release anything. Next thing, thank you for the Akasupa. Thank you. I'm so happy you and Mint are talking again, Doki. Thank you for putting on this super fun event. I've had this much fun in ages. Thank you for the Akasupa. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you guys have enjoyed it so much. What else do I want to say? But yes, but I'm still gonna be packaging stuff on members. So you might get like exclusive like signed card being like you got your merch was packaged by me, because you know the distributor isn't coming until like next week. So I still have a lot of time to, you know, fucking send out my own stuff, you know. I still want to be sure to like be able to send things to you guys, those who are waiting. And those who are waiting, and that's why I'll be packaging stuff in members for those who have been waiting for a while. And I know like some dragoons have actually received the Doki gacha. They've been posting it on Twitter and stuff, so congratulations, you've won the Doki gacha. Yay! I still have like Lunar New Year stuff too, but Lunar New Year will mostly be because we're still waiting on the Lunar New Year merch. We're actually still waiting on the pillows. At the moment, the pillows and the acrylic stands. So I only have the stickers and the buttons, and the stickers, buttons, and the red pockets from the Lunar New Year merch. So like I know like some people have been receiving their lunar, some people have actually received their red pockets already too, because some of it has been shipped out. So yeah, but I have everything from the debut merch. I have all the stock for debut merch, so I can ship those out. Oh, have you guys seen the postcard from? Okay, I'm going to show like the limited edition exclusive. It's gonna be like a little snapshot too, but let me show you guys. Let me see if I can find it. I need to do like a really bad quality of this. Because it's exclusive. Let me see if I can find it. I saved it here somewhere. Where did I save it? Oh, here it is. Okay, I need to make sure. Okay, here. I'm gonna make sure it's like super tiny and bad quality. All right, this is super tiny because I don't have it watermarked. There we go. I'll make it tiny. You can't steal this now because I don't have it watermarked because I'm fucking lazy. Maybe I should make it tinier. Yeah, you can't steal this. Too late. So this is the postcard and the yeah, but you can't do anything with it because it's so tiny. Right clicking it. No, you can't right click it if I fucking move it around. You can't right click this. Okay. Anyway. Anyway, this is the postcard and the snapshot. So okay, I'll make it a little bit bigger. Pause. But this is the basically what the postcard slash snapshot looks like for, well, the snapshot would be like a more zoom in version of this, but the people who bought the limited edition bundle with the postcard, that's what it looks like. And also like the snapshot in the debut bundle, like it's gonna be like, you know, cropped into like a little snapshot thing, like, you know, this is gonna be zoomed in a bit more and it looks like a photo and stuff like that. So that's what it looks like. That's drawn by Pokey, one of my good artist friends. Pokey is the next time I'll have it watermark. Okay, I was really lazy, so next time it'll be watermarked, so do not steal. I will have a copyright and well, not a copyright because then I'd be lying, because I don't I don't have a copyright on it. So I'd be lying if I put like a copy, like Dokibird copyrighted or something. But next time it'll be different. Next time I'll have it watermarked so you can't steal it. Woo! That's future Doki's problem, not current Doki problem. But yes, I think that is everything I want to update you guys about life. I'm sorry this wasn't a longer stream. I'm very tired. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little life update that we have today, and it was a great time talking to you guys. I had a great time hanging out with all of you guys and just give you guys you know, an insight into what the fuck was going on in Doki's brain when it comes to WRESTLETUBER. And oh my god, it was so much work. It was so much. You know, the Discord, the info, it was just me typing like thousands of words, like trying to make sure everything was organized and everything, and making sure like everything was okay, and guiding. Like after every day I had like a schedule for the casters. Like each day I had a schedule for the casters and the wrestlers to be like, okay, you guys show up. Wrestlers, you have to show up at this time. You have to show up this time. And bracket 2, you show up this time. Bracket 3, you show up. This will be the estimated time to show up. Casters, we are rotating casters, and this is how the casting rotation will be going. Like these 2 casters will be here. These 2 casters will be casting these matches. These casters will be casting these matches. And then it was like I had to like figure out the plans and everything. And oh my god, it was the one thing I forgot to do was show the gamer sub codes for everybody, for all, like some of the participants, because I was like, oh, if you guys have a gamer sub code, because I didn't want to be like, use only my code, you know, or gamer subs. Like I know gamer subs sponsored it, but like, you know, we had some wrestlers there that also had gamer sub codes, so I was like, you guys show me your gamer sub codes, and then like I'll show it too. I was like, oh, I'm gonna put it so other people can use your codes. I didn't want to like, you know, just be like, oh, just use my code, because like, you know, they gave up their time and everything, and I forgot to put it on stream. That's why I tweeted it out, because I forgot to I forgot to put it on stream. So yeah, I was like, whoops. But like, because I really appreciate them giving up their time, you know, their time to do all of this, and their time to participate in WRESTLETUBER, because it is a big commitment. And like, for those who are part of the tournament, you wouldn't know, like, you know, like when they had to leave. So they had to make their entire schedule open. You have to make your entire day open, because you don't know when you're supposed to leave, like when you're done. Because like, you know, those who are part of the tournament, they don't know if they're gonna make it to day 2, so they have to make sure their entire schedule for day 2 was opened, you know. So there was that, and like a huge shout out to everybody for participating and for just like leaving their schedule that open. I just remember something I forgot to say about the Yusan thing. So like, yeah, Yusan like messaged when we announced it, because I didn't tell anybody what the announcement was, and those that were invited. So like, Yusan found out about WRESTLETUBER the moment I announced it, and then they sent me a message in support too, and they're like, oh my gosh, like, Doki, like, I'm so proud of you for organizing this. And then I was like, you know what, Yusan, you have to be there. You have to be a surprise guest, Yusan. Like, you have to be a surprise guest, and like to be like the fucking coming in with the steel chair. The classic WWE twist. Because Yusan first was like, didn't want to do it, but like they were worried that they would fuck it up type deal. They were worried that they wouldn't be able to do it in a way that people would enjoy it from. But I was like, no, it'll be so good, Yusan. It'll be so funny, because it's such a classic WWE twist. Yeah, Yusan was my Batista, so Batista. So I was just like, no, you have to do it. It'll be so fucking funny, Yusan. Like, trust me, people are gonna love it. And then Yusan like showed me like, oh, I could use like this person and like have a video and have this rigged and everything. I was like, oh my god, perfect. And they were like the one. You see, I was supposed to only have one surprise guest, and it was just gonna be Yusan. And then obviously like the last minute stuff came up. So we had 3 surprise guests. So like, huge shout out to Yusan for doing all of that for the finals, and they you know, they fucking did. It was perfect. It was like, Yusan was not supposed to kick Bettel's ass that fast, because like literally I told the person who made the U-Man model to like it had to be the same as everybody else. So like Beto could have won that because the stats were the same. And I don't know how the fuck he got destroyed so fast and like literally died. Like, I don't know how he fucking just died, like, outside the ring. People are like, it was a count out. He's not supposed to lose his championship belt. He was gonna keep his belt anyway, guys. But for the sake of the storyline, we like joked that he lost his belt. Like, he did lose the title. Like, he's still a loser because he lost to Yusan. So like, you can't be like, he's not a winner because he still fucking died. Like, he's still fucking died. You can't call him a winner if he just dies. Like but anyway, I like how someone was like, he's always been my loser, quote, affectionate. but he still gets a belt. He still gets a belt, guys. Anyway, that was great. You can't be a winner if you're dead. Exactly. He's looking like in the hospital right now. We're waiting for him to wake up from his coma. We're just waiting for him to wake up from the coma, guys. Like, thoughts and prayers for him at the hospital. I was so angry but glad that he got the belt. Like, yeah, like it was so like all fun and games. Like, we can say that he is like the tournament winner, but not the WRESTLETUBER winner. I feel like that's the best way to describe it. He won the tournament, but Yusan was the event boss, the final boss. So he wasn't the WRESTLETUBER champion. He was the tournament champion, but not the WRESTLETUBER champion. Yeah, when you win the battle but lost the war, the secret final boss. Yeah, the people's champ. He was the people's champ. Anyway, Adam, you met as the WRESTLETUBER guy. Anyway, it was great. I had a great time with everything that happened. Next week will definitely be a chill week for me. I'm gonna relax and I'm gonna relax next week, but this week is still working time. It's still Dokibird workout. Thank you for all the super chat, everybody. I really appreciate it, guys. Also, I actually had like people in the comments being like, the game glitched. Billion was supposed to win that. But like, what happened was that apparently Beto made his wrestler incredibly dishonest. So like, he would purposely rig the matches. And apparently, so when we saw him like took those like things down on the ring, the reason why the referee wasn't there was because like the game didn't glitch. The referee turned his back to fix the ring. And because he turned his back to fix the ring, that was the exact moment that Fillion pinned Beto. So Beto got a freebie there. That was actually Beto's AI wrestler was fucking insane. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I felt like the Beto AI was self-aware. There's no I felt like the Beto AI evolved to be self-aware to the point where that's why he fucking died. he gained sentience because like he did okay for the entire tournament, and then And like he did better things, and then like he continued to do better things when he fucking died. Like, so it was actually crazy. I don't know how the fuck that fucking AI become better 3.0 basically. So the AI was literally just better, perfectly accurate pedal. Yeah, it was actually insane how well the AI perfectly replicated him. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna call it here, guys. Thank you everybody for the super chats. Thank you all for like hanging out with me today and chilling with me, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm tired, so I'm gonna take another nap. But it was great talking to you guys and just giving you guys insight about like what was going on with like everything, like, you know, how the WRESTLETUBER was done and all that stuff. Again, like a huge shout out to everybody that participated, to the staff that was there, like, and everything. I really appreciate all the people that were there for long hours doing like the announcement, like announcing, casting, just, you know, fucking improving a lot of stuff. Huge shout out to the guest casters too. It was we actually got a real WWE, like an ex WWE person doing one of the guest casting. If you guys didn't know, we got Mace from WWE guest casting for us, and maybe I hope in WRESTLETUBER 2025 I hope we can get another WWE person on the show. I feel like that would be so cool, and honestly, they need the ratings. Okay, that's a fucked up for me to say. Okay, anyway, wow, the slant. If they target the weebs, they'll get more people watching. They gotta expand their fucking network, guys. The slant, you know the ratings are falling, guys. You fucking know. You don't fucking lie to me. I saw people shit talking about how the ratings are falling. So I'm just saying, WWE, my email is dokicanread@gmail.com. So you want to reach out and, like, you know, I don't know, sponsor or send somebody over for next year, bro. This new target demographic. You haven't targeted the weebs yet, guys. You haven't targeted the VTuber fans. Just think, you can convert a whole new audience. No, stop. The views at an all-time high. All I'm saying. Anyway, guys, I had a great time, everybody. As always, everyone, stay hydrated, posture check, get up and move around to get that blood flowing. And if you stay for me, head to bed, because you deserve it. I'll see you guys next time, everybody. Bye, guys. Bye.